Often asked, do you have frameworks or do you have systems inside your sales mindset blueprint? And I do. And I train that with the likes of the real estate company that I work with, because one of the things in real estate, for example, is scripts and dialogues. So what are some of the scripts and dialogues do you use in the case of real estate companies or media companies or whatever? So I thought I'd just share a couple of those with you and some phrases that I use. So whenever I hear an objection, the first thing I do in my framework is I acknowledge it, but with empathy. And then I ask a question to clarify it. And then what I do is I ask another question to dive a little bit deeper below the surface. So by way of example, if you were sitting across from me like you're doing now, and you gave me a concern about something, the first thing I'd do is I'd acknowledge that concern. And I'd say something like, hey, sure, Mike, I understand where you're coming from. Not a problem. I wonder if you can help me. Just to make sure I understand your concern, could you please just give me a little bit more detail about why you've got that concern? So you then feed the concern back to them, because this will just help me. I wonder if you'd be open to that. So that's one way that I overcome and try and get some clarity on what the main objection is. But one of the things I do is my tone. I drop my voice, I slow down, and I get really clear on getting clarity when I'm asking that second question. So I acknowledge it with empathy, and then I have clarity. I've got to find out if that's the only concern that they have. If it's the only concern they have, and I answer it as best I can, and I go below the surface and I probe a little bit more, then I should be able to advance that sale.